be talked about for years. Support the amazing cultural asset we have in the Side Door Jazz Club by buying a ticket or even supporting through sponsorship or VIP experiences. Go to thesidedoorjazz.com for all the details. The Back in the Swing Celebration 2022 is bigger than ever, an open-air dream event. thesidedoorjazz.com.
Hey, I'm Dana.
And I'm Brian.
And we're from Someone You Can XRay. And we're here live
on CRV Vibes
with our fabulous host, Michael Cleary.
Hello!
Sometimes, only sometimes, the light inside burns bright. It's hard to know one another alone, can never tell. Oh, the hand they play, what they're dealt. Where do I begin? There's no knowledge like experience, no other shoes we're in. So I'll give you a blues farewell and the best kind of second chance. Conjure something for goodbye, save it for your head. Rhythm unlike any other, no soul could ever hear. Have you loved, felt under the past unseen, or turned away from the magic? There's no joy in captivity, blackbirds in the dead of night are meant to sing with their borrowed wings before they run off and take flight. So I'll give you a blues farewell and the best kind of second chance. Conjure something for goodbye, save it for your head. Sweet memory, immortality, I listen every day. It's medicine for your head. Perfect company. We are.
Bravo. Someone You Can XRay. Hey, guys.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
How are ya?
great to see you.
Great to be seen. Great to see you guys. Sounding great. Tell me a little bit about that song. Is that something that you've been playing? I've heard you play it a few times at a couple shows. Is it something that's released yet, or it's on an upcoming release? Tell me a little bit more.
Medicine's an oldie. That's on Like-Minded Fools, isn't
First
it?
one,
Yeah, that's our very first album.
Nice. And when was that first album made?
Gosh, we released that in 2015. Yep.
And how long have you guys been performing together? I have a couple questions related to that.
So we've been performing together and writing songs since 2012.
Okay.
Someone You Can XRay's Facebook page was made in 2013 in February. And that was when we started playing as a full band.
Gotcha. And were you together as a couple before you started playing music?
Yes.
Okay.
It's funny. We ended up living together, and I played guitar. She sang in the shower, and those two worlds crashed into each other one day. And
That's fantastic. So you didn't really have any band experience before doing this?
Well, like not in a rock band, but all through school. Like I took piano lessons and stuff, and I was always in the school band and the chorus and things like that. I have actually a really funny story that I occasionally whip out, which is my gleeful rejection letter from Disney. Mm-hmm. When I was in 6th grade, my chorus teacher, who was very encouraging and still a good friend and everything, Ted Samadel. Ted, if you're out there, you're awesome. You've literally shaped my life, so thank you.
Shout out to Ted.
Yeah, love him. He's a great guy. So he saw something, and he sent this demo that we made to Disney, and they sent back a really nice rejection letter, and they said basically, we appreciate your submission, but your student sounds too grown up, and we're looking for children. So we wish her luck in her career as an adult.
Kind of a backhanded compliment, but compliment nonetheless.
I had this voice ever since I was a little kid.
Oh, you've been scaring kids forever then.
Forever.
And how long have you been playing harmonica?
Not that long, like 2014, I think.
Okay.
And whatever harmonicas I had when I was a little kid.
Self-taught or lessons or?
Yeah, it's a little tiny instrument. You carry it around in your pocket and blow it whenever you're bored.
Right. That's fabulous. How about you, Brian? How long have you been playing?
My brother got me interested. He had a battle of the bands at his high school, and he dragged his little brother along, and I saw these guys playing guitar on stage, and I was like, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
So probably 35 years now, I think.
So how many bands were you in before X-Ray?
5 or 6.
Okay.
Most of them, original music and stuff.
Anything notable that you want to mention?
My band One Trip Garden was around for about 20 years, on and off, but we don't have much to show for it.
What area were you based out of?
Orange County, New York.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay. So is that where you were born and raised? Or?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Welcome to Connecticut.
Thanks.
How long have you been in town?
About 25 years.
All right. So you're kind of a native now.
More than half my life now, I think.
Right on.
He knows the roads in Middletown better than I do.
So you guys want to do another tune?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do a song.
What's it called? What are you going to say?
Let's do one yet we haven't released. We're working on it for our next record, called Traveling Soul.
Fabulous.
Yeah, or when I can't remember what the name is, it's that song in F.
The Key of Love.
And it is too. I wrote it so that I didn't fall asleep while I was driving one night, and I realized that wasn't actually going to work. I pulled over to write down the lyrics that I was thinking about, and then I realized how tired I was, so I put the seat back and took a nap.
Lovely. Someone You Can X-Ray on CRV Vibes.
Just want some place to lay my traveling soul. Pick up where I left off, now rested still whole, 'cause I'm tired dragging around, looking for some place to put my weary body down. I belong to the wind and the trees. I believe most anything I see, and that's a lot, but still so dark and blind to spend eternity in the corners of my mind. No destination for me. It's a long, bright, dusty road to nowhere free. My patience is moving slow, getting tired of everything I am, because I know I belong to the wind and the trees. And I believe most anything I see, and that's a lot, but still so dark and blind to spend eternity in the corners of my mind. I don't have much to gamble and everything to lose. Well, I'm down to my last dollar, these beat up lonesome blues. I'll run which way the wind blows, the only way we know. I'll just keep on believing that I belong somewhere. I belong to the falling rain. I believe life is made of more than pain, and you can see if you look inside yourself. We're all here together for something else.
Wow. Oh my goodness, you guys are good. You guys are good. You should form a band, I'm saying.
That's a good idea.
You should write some songs, record some music, you know what I'm saying?
That is a good idea. We should do that.
So that's of an upcoming album. How deep you are into that at the moment?
Well, we've got all the rhythm tracks down, and we're just doing the overdubs thing and the playback thing. And
Yeah.
Parker's been just mixing and listening and editing, and it's a labor of love, and we feel like it's worth it to put the time in. We want it to come out the way that we want it to.
Yeah, of course. Hey, Parker, shout out to Parker, mixing the
Parker.
show while we're here.
The man we all know and love.
Are you recording it on your own or at a studio? Or
Wherever sounds good.
yes.
Parker's quite mobile. He's built himself a fantastic rig over the years.
Nice.
And so he can pretty much take it to wherever the music is.
Fabulous. What was your very first gig?
Our very first gig was at the Comfort, right?
Comfort Inn, yeah. Comfort Inn.
Comfort
Comfort Inn. Where was that?
Right in
Old Saybrook.
And they had a little bar there or something?
They got a little bar. They do great karaoke. Bear did karaoke there for years and years.
That's right. That is a karaoke place. I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we had a bunch of friends who were just local to there, and we kind of didn't. And we sort of knew Ming, and we were like, Ming, let us throw a party. We're just gonna play some music.
That's awesome.
But it's partly because also, besides having known Ming for a long time before that, I want to give a heavenly shout out to our brother in heaven, Dave O'Donnell. Because if it weren't for Dave, we wouldn't actually have a band.
Gotcha.
We started going to open mic down there with him just for funsies, and we were like, hey, these songs are way cooler when like we play them with our friends and like a bass player and a drummer and some more guitarists, and we were like, yeah, let's do that.
Right on. Huh. And you also do a lot of shows at the club in Deep River there. It's kind of your second home. You still hanging out there or what?
Yeah, we have a joke that our back door actually leads to the Sobieski Club.
Yes.
We're doing Boob Stock.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to be September 17th. Yep. So, if you want to come out and support a great cause and eat some fabulous food. It's
you got
always
other bands on the lineup too? Or is it...
You know what? There are. And I just haven't actually seen the lineup
Got
yet.
it.
So when I read it with my eyes, I'll remember it.
Yes,
but,
of course.
these little blips.
That's fabulous. I've been there to a couple parties, the ones I can remember anyways, and it was a very fun time.
Well, I think you might be referring to our annual Shindig Mischief Night.
Yes, that could have been it. I think that was, in fact, yes.
There's a lot of mischief that happens.
Yes.
That's, I don't know what, like October 22nd.
Yeah, there you go.
October 22nd.
Now, tell me a little bit about some of your influences. You've got such a wide range of styles and genres that you pull from. Is there anyone in particular that you've been inspired by that, or it's just a lot of different styles and you just kind of did your own amalgamation?
So many different things. I mean,
anything
from
noteworthy?
Rock to country to, personally, I can only speak for myself, really. Like, B.B. King and the Stones, Black Crowes, heavy blues vein, I guess. What about you, Dee?
Well, my mom liked opera and classical, and my dad really liked the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin and all of that stuff. So I just always kind of wanted to smash those things together, and I like I don't want to call it old-fashioned or anything, but swing and the big band and all that stuff with the sound that sort of takes you back a little bit. That's always been fun. But also electronica. I don't know.
Yeah, of course, everything.
There's so much.
Last time we talked, I'd mentioned there's like a European influence of some sort, and then you mentioned a style of music.
Klezmer.
Yeah, tell me more about that.
Well, Jeff always likes to mess around in alternate modes and stuff like that. So that lends itself sort of naturally to that. And we had gone to see this great klezmer concert with Parker. I think it was down in New London, right? Yeah, at the Williams School there, and it was great, and it was one of those things that you can't unhear, and then your brain starts kind of working in that mode.
Sure.
And then Jeff started strumming a thing, and we all, you know how it happens.
Yeah,
so many times it's one or two little chords, and then next thing you know, you wrote a song.
It's a mix of the rhythm and the harmonic content of it that really caught me. And what part of Europe is that from?
Eastern Europe, I think.
Okay.
Klezmer. Yeah.
Nice. That's fabulous. Learn something new every day. You want to do one more song, and then maybe we'll get some tracks?
Yeah, we
Sure.
got some fresh stuff.
What you want to play now?
What are we going to play now? Face Value.
All right, once again, Someone You Can XRay on CRV Vibes. Oh.
Oh, yeah. We came to this place with walls on our back, no dropping baggage, no time to unpack. Take me how I can, I'll show you all of me, the water buried deep inside, show you things I'm bound to hide. Take it at face value. Now that I'm here, I'm not going back again.
Now that I found my home, and I found the love of long lost friend. Take me how I came. I'll show you all of me, even what I buried deep inside. Show you things I'm bound to hide. Take it at face value. Take it at face value. Take me how I came. I'll show you all of me, even what I buried deep inside. Show you things I'm bound to hide. Take it at face value. Take it at face value. Take it at face value. Take it at face value.
Hot dog. Wow. Wow, you guys are good.
Thanks.
Some good stuff there. Is that a new one or is that a
That's from
upcoming
our
one?
second album.
Okay.
Yep, Numbers Law.
How many albums do you have?
We have 3 out currently. Like-Minded Fools, Numbers Law, and Hot and Fresh.
Fresh, I got the shirt.
Yeah, and we're working on another 2, and the titles are still a secret.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say this: there is a dark side and a light side.
Some conceptual things going on there.
Yeah, that's like a double EP sort of sibling type of thing.
Was it planned that way, or did it just sort of evolve? You said, "Hey, these kind of songs go together, and this songs goes together."
It definitely evolved. We had a lot of the material already that we knew we wanted to release on it. And Aaron and Bert joined the band. Aaron's a bassist, Bert's a drummer. Actually, Bert joined the X-Ray first. And, we just snowballed into writing. And, we were like, we can't not release this stuff. And the new stuff that we've been writing lately is just better than anything we've ever done. Brian and I are kind of arranging it a little bit for acoustic, because it was all written electric, so it's like a little bit different. Cool. Usually our process is backwards of that, because we're like, in the woods or something. So, yeah.
Speaking of lineup, how about like lineup changes? Because everyone goes through them, and I've gone through them, and you've gone through some, and it usually turns into just part of your evolution. You adapt and you find people, and I've always found it as like a springboard to something else. At first I'm like, oh my God, the world's ending, but then it's like, oh no, there's other people in the world who I can click with and are talented. How do you react to those types of changes?
We've gone through some ups and downs. We've had disappointments and triumphs, and times when it's felt really good, and times when we've wondered, why are we doing this?
Yep.
Yeah, we've been through a lot of bass players and drummers and all sorts of different things, and learned something from all of them, I think, too.
Yes.
It's funny because I feel like everything always comes full circle, because I can tell you with 100% certainty that if the lineup that we have now, if we could have picked that 8 years ago, and picking your dream team, mm-hmm. like this is everybody who it would have been. And just to illustrate this point, the night that I first saw Jeff Carter, that plays the MIDI guitar, he's always making the organ sounds and
Scientist.
stuff. Shout out, Jeff. First night that I ever saw him perform, we were at Toad's place. Yeah. And we were actually there to see Off the Dome, which was Aaron and Bert's band.
Oh, that's funny.
We were there because we just adored them, and
our whole band was in the same place at the same time 5 years ago, and we never
in separate entities.
even could have conceived. Yeah.
That's pretty concept.
And we were like, we saw Jeff and we were like, we have to play with that guy, like,
He's
duh.
a good job, yeah.
And of course we would have always wanted to play with Bert and Aaron, so it's like our dream team.
Yeah, it flowed, came together.
And Hav was already in the band at the time, so he didn't have to actually be there because,
Right.
It's really nice to be fans of the guys in your band.
Of course, yeah. That's great.
It's pretty awesome.
Now, you've played some really nice venues recently. Tell me about the last one you did at the Garden and touch on a couple of your other favorite places to play.
Well, the Garden over in Chester, Leif Nilsson, he's a local artist, obviously. I would imagine anybody who's listening to this would know that. But just in case, he has a beautiful, beautiful amphitheater type space in his backyard. It's all landscaped and rocky and leafy and magical, and great things happen there. Lots of music goes through there, and we were lucky enough to be there the other night, and it was kind of magical because it was the week of the supermoon and the humidity had just broke, and it was just like a tiny little bit of crispness in the air, and just the right vibe was happening, and it felt really great to us.
Yeah, and you know what? Another very big thank you to Leif for having us out. It was like, it's like performing in or seeing a show. Just to see a show there is just as great as performing there. Yep. It's like you're in this magical fairy garden, and sort of time gets away from you, and it's really special.
Oh, it totally is.
So being there, and you saw like the pictures and the videos. Thank you to Deanne Daniels. She hooked us up with a whole bunch of great pictures and videos, and there's this one that is just the crowd, and it's so beautiful, and all these happy people, sharing that energy. It was really amazing.
Everyone's digging the same thing. You're digging being there, you're digging the event and the site, and just the beauty and the power of that particular spot. Yeah, I've been there. It's fantastic.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
So you got some new stuff to spin, I hear. What are we going to hear first?
It's a surprise. Parker didn't tell us.
So this is something off of your upcoming top secret to be named release. Is this one or the other, like the dark or the light, or you don't actually know? Parker's going to chime in.
Yeah, I'll just
Hi, Parker.
hop on, Mike. Rarely ever heard from. So the one song is what may be the title track from the first EP, which is the Dark Theme EP.
Okay.
And the next song is from the second EP. So this is a sneak preview that won't be released until next year.
Excellent.
Probably.
All right. Well, lucky us. Here we go.
You lost your way, you've driven too far. Suddenly
complaining all night. Think they'd feel better once they vent, but no one knows where the money went. You stay on your side, I stay on mine. Get back behind that low rent sign. Blatantly rude, unfriendly folk. The self-love clinic gonna make you choke. Be without sin, you cast the first stone. You don't love me when I'm right. You know that fever, older than time itself. Come down, whisper to me the keeper of the secret code. I know the password, yeah, yeah. To get inside your heart, I got the matches. This flame is gonna start, it's wildfire. From an empty room, alone in a mind. Don't tell I'm here too. Keep me hidden, safe with you, and whisper aloud this hypnotic tune. And when you leave by morning's break, you find yourself in a hole. Someone's come along in the night and made off with half your soul. I got the keys to fit your hidden love. I got a love here that's never gonna stop. It's wildfire. Tell me I'm crazy, I'll show you another. Silent secrets undercover. When they run to escape the pain, you're still running back again. Wildfire. Oh, oh, oh. Da-da-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I know the
Good stuff, guys. Never before heard. This is an iCRV exclusive from Someone You Can XRay. Dang-a-lang-a-langa. That's good. Let's talk about the first tune. That one seemed to have some of that European influence in it. And,
It did very much.
dug it.
Yeah, and that one was a lot of Jeff. He sort of just came out with that little riff there, and we all jumped on it.
Yeah.
Like dogs on a steak. It was great.
Yeah. Great mix too, Parker. Go, man. Some tracks sound great. The tones sound great. Is it consistently Brian on the left and Jeff on the right, or no? It's just not consistent that way?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just trying to pick. I think I knew when you were jamming, when Jeff was jamming. And I also heard a little bit of maybe Jeff's Hammond organdy guitar sound, or is that something you were playing through?
That's me through a Leslie speaker simulator.
Awesome. Yeah, I could totally hear that. It sounded really nice. But also had, even with an overdub to it, also maintain a live feel to it, though. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of space. There's a lot. You can hear you playing off of each other. The second tune, what was that one called?
Wildfire.
Is that the possible secret name of the thing, or not telling?
No, but also not telling.
Okay, good.
Oh, that one's still a little under construction too.
Understood. But that seemed kind of like not a show tune, but something that you'd want to perform on stage as part of a.
Yeah, for sure. I picture it as like a
Swanky.
Yeah,
Yes.
a red dress kind of song.
Yeah, there you go.
know?
Yeah, I can just see it as a scene from a old detective movie or something.
Yeah, lots of sequins.
Just a sexy spy girl. Yeah.
People are drinking grown-up drinks like Manhattans.
Yes,
Yeah.
Manhattan.
I can tell by the look in her
Old
eyes
fashions. Yeah.
that it was a rainy night.
I knew this was going to be trouble. All right, so
We did promise Dave that it would be silly in here.
well, yeah, give it up for Dave. iCRV Dave. Yeah. He's been our producer. He's producing the show. So, what's our time frame looking like, Dave? 15 minutes. All right, we got to gab some more, and maybe we'll get you to play another song. or two.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
I have a particular question. Do you do your own? I mean, most bands do at this level. We all do our own marketing and booking and everything like that. But occasionally we work with agents. I mean, are you just doing everything yourselves, or you also work with sometimes booking agents in places? Or
We do work with booking
bit
agents.
of
We don't
everything.
have contracts with anybody in
Right.
particular, but they know where to find us, and so when there's something that is a good fit,
Right on.
we always get the phone call. We haven't actually solicited a gig in a very, very long time.
right, so you're in that callback world where they're calling you, and so it's more just returns. Come back and play here.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fabulous. That's the way to be.
Yeah, right.
Lack of what do you call it? Dead air. When I totally go blank. Dave, help me, pro.
That's
pro
okay.
Oh, I knew what I was going to say. Where can they find you? Yeah, that was what I was going to say.
Find, follow, and be a part of all things Someone You Can XRay.
Where do they find you?
Well, we're pretty homegrown, but we do have a website. It's someoneyoucanxray.com. No hyphen in X-ray, because we are always caffeinated, never
Ever hyphenated.
And all the other social medias too, Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. Actually, speaking of Parker and his immense everything to us, he's not just the greatest sound guy. He's also the seventh member of our band. Well, he's been here since the beginning.
I have one of those. I got one of those. My guy Frank. Frank, he does the sound guy. And he's, can you fix the website? Oh yeah, sure.
and we just saw Frank the other night.
Oh yeah, that's right. He came out to your show at the Garden. Yeah, fabulous. Good
I love
guy.
him.
Well, you can always catch Frank at the Seal.
Hey, Frank.
So hey,
How about upcoming gigs? The stuff that we can promote, and because not only are we trying to showcase artists that you need to know and support, but you guys, the part of the ecosystem is supporting the venues that support independent artists.
Indeed.
It would not happen without them. That's why I'm so glad that we talked about Leif Nielsen and the amazing work as kind of a culture guru that he has done, building something. Really, it is amazing in the small little town of Chester to have a destination destination listening experience. And as we were saying on our air, building up to your weekend there, there couldn't have been a more perfect band in a more perfect venue. So props to the peeps that showed up, and props to you guys, and props to Leif for sure. But how about some other venues to support?
Well, this coming Saturday, the 20th, August 20th, just in case you're listening to this in the future, we're going to be from 11 to 1 at the Higher Grounds Coffee Shop in East Haddam, which, if you've never been there, has fabulous local food. They get their greens from like right down the street. You know, their sausage even is local. Oh, it's just fantastic.
They get their coffee locally as well. Moodus Mud over there in East Haddam, the coffee roasters, they supply a good part of their coffee, I believe.
And then next week, Saturday, August 27th, we're going to be at Silk City Fest. Our set is from 7:40 to 8:20, but there's great music all day. Amazing, amazing bands. And I wish I had the lineup with me because I would read it for you.
That's in Manchester.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the day after that, on Sunday the 28th, we'll be at Crystal Bees.
Nice.
Yeah, out on the patio for, fancy times.
You've been there before, right?
We have. We've never played outside there before, but we've played inside, and that was a lot of fun. It's like Chuck E. Cheese, but grown-ups like it.
Right. It's got the bowling alleys and the pinball machines and everything.
It does, but I should say, though, that, if I say, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that on the radio, but I'm pretty squeamish, and this place, I tell you, it is spotless. Every time I go there, there's not one fingerprint anywhere. I love it because I'm not afraid to play the games and stuff. You can tell everything is
right.
Yeah.
All right, let's play another song, shall we? What would you like to play?
Yeah. I wanna play you some blues.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Same old.
Yeah.
All right, here's a little blues from Someone You Can XRay on iCRV Vibes.
All right. Brian's tuning, so here we go. Next to you, and I wonder where are those blues, but they're gone, don't have them no more. Since you came knocking round at my door, I remember past dark days, and I know they'll stay far away, 'cause I got my baby with me. The same old blues are gone, and I am free. Life don't change, no, it just keep rolling on. And don't you try to tell me I got it wrong. No more day in, no more day out. No, no more of that I'm moping around. 'Cause I found that I can choose, and I can chase away the same old blues. Life don't change, no, it just keep rolling on. And don't you try to tell me, baby, I got it wrong. No more day in, no more day out. No more of that I'm moping around. 'Cause I found that I can choose, and I can chase away the same old blue.
Nice. Nicely done. When was that one written?
I know that one was written actually quite a long time ago. I think we had just gotten engaged, or maybe we were just first married.
About 10 or 11 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it was kind of like I wanted to write a blues song, but I didn't have anything sad.
Gotcha.
Brian and I have this great harmony in which we have a really great relationship, and we don't fight, and there's not a lot of big drama, which sometimes leads us to have very public fake fights in like foreign accents.
Yes.
Which is really fun.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey,
There's happy blues too.
I got a question for you. You guys, we love to play games on iCRV Radio.
Ooh, games.
Yeah, any chance we can play a game with you guys?
Let's go for it.
All right. So here's the deal. And Michael, you have to listen because at some point you're going to play the same game, brother.
Okay.
So it's a game just called Playing Favorites. So the idea is I'm going to give you 5 fast questions, rapid succession. So you got to go fast, okay? Each one of the questions involves the word favorite. And you have to respond. And it'd be great if you both gave an answer, okay? And they can differ, okay? Someone You Can XRay, are you ready to play favorites on iCRV Radio?
You get it, Dave.
Favorite venue you have yet to play?
Red Rocks.
Favorite musical instrument you have yet to purchase?
A pipe organ.
Ooh. And?
Vibes.
Alive or dead, favorite artist you want to grab a beer with and just hang out and talk?
Oh, wow. Definitely David Bowie.
Keith Richard, he's
favorite thing to do that has absolutely nothing to do with music?
Oh, definitely sleeping.
The quest for the perfect pizza.
And last question, favorite thing about your relationship?
Fun.
Someone You Can XRay. That was Playing Favorites on iCRV Radio.
Thanks,
How was
Dave.
that? How was that?
Awesome. I love that game.
I was going to say fun, too.
It's so fun.
Michael Cleary, we're going to get you on this
I
one
know.
at
I
some
can't
point.
wait to hear Michael's favorites.
In fact, we might let you guys come up with the questions for Michael.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. But in the meantime, how about tempting us with one more song? Can we do that, you guys?
Sure. Let's do that. Okay. The one that's GAD. Okay. All right. Brian's just tuning up again. It's beautifully cool in here, but our house was much warmer this afternoon, so his guitar keeps going out of tune.
I got a favorite question for you. Favorite area bands?
Oh my goodness, that's a really hard one. Wow, like too many to mention. Where do I start? Oh wow, the list is very, 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 very long.
Well, that's a sign of a great scene. You got a great musical scene.
I know, and you know what? Like I can't even mention my favorite ones because I'm just going to mention all of them.
Right, there's so
and
many.
that'll just take us way till the end of the show.
Right.
But I just want to give a shout out to Butter Jones. We're thinking of you guys with much love, and definitely here for you, and can't wait till you're feeling better. All right, so let's play another song, shall we?
Here we go. Someone You Can XRay. CRV vibes.
In another time it's not the same. Somewhere else on a different plane. Vanished past, still yet happening. Gone away and still right here. The unexpected, what we don't see miss. Captivated, passing by. Open eyes to what's not planned and try not to close them again. Living life with no regrets. It's good as you land here, it's as good as it can get. What's meant to be, no apology. We can only build on what we got. Unexpected, what we don't see, miss, captivated, passing by. Open eyes to what's not planned and try not to close them again. Living life with no regrets. As good as you let it is as good as it can get. What's meant to be, no apology. We can only build on what we got. Comes for beauty's sake. The love we give is the love we can take. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, we say goodbye to that Georgia sun. Living life with no regrets. As good as you let it is as good as it can get. What's meant to be, no apology. We can only build on what we got.
Yeah, awesome.
Nicely played.
Nice.
Awesome stuff.
Now, when did you write that one?
I wrote that one quite a long time ago, probably around 2014 or so. But we've never played it out as a full band. Mm-hmm. Occasionally we play it when we're a duo. Maybe we'll record it on our next, so what would be our sixth album?
Right.
Who knows? Like, we're so far writing that we're into like 6 and 7.
That's awesome. Yeah, you got a backlog. It's a high class problem to have.
It sure is, man.
Now, when I get this asked this all the time, like, and it seemed to me a silly question. They're like, when you write a song, do you get the lyrics first or the music first? And the answer is yes. You know, because
Yes.
sometimes you get different. Yeah, it's different all the time. Do you have a method, or you just, when it comes, and it's usually just spontaneity?
You know, it depends. I think, like, if you have the lyrics first, if it's a song that plays in your head as song, as a sung piece,
right,
then I feel like it lends itself to the melody and you figure out the music around that. But we write really collaboratively. And also, we're all like huge opportunists. So you'll play like 2 or 3 chords just in a jam, and somebody will latch on to it,
right,
and build a whole scene around it. And then, it's like all 6 of us on stage, with a lot of input from Parker too. We'll just sort of trade back and forth and polish these little bits of things until we got a song.
There's no lack of ideas. There's like so many.
Yes.
So many low-bearing fruit to pick from with these guys.
That little sneak peek of recorded song there, Siberia, that one, they were working on the chord progression, and I just flopped down on my stomach in the rehearsal space and started like furiously writing on anything I could find.
Yeah.
And it was really one rehearsal, and that song was like done. Yeah, and a couple of new ones too. We've got 3 brand new ones on deck. Like, I don't know what, in the last 3
Couple
weeks.
weeks, yeah.
Oh, so you're on a roll.
Yeah, we are.
That's great. You're in the land.
Hey guys, we're winding down here. I gotta prop this up one more time. Destinations people can find, follow, and be a part of all things Someone You Can X-Ray. We gotta reinforce this.
Oh, thank you so much. We're all over the web. SomeoneYouCanXray.com. There's no hyphen in X-ray. Facebook, Someone You Can X-Ray. We're on like Twitter and YouTube, and check out all the new videos we just posted. Yeah.
Hey, did you have a good time?
We had a great time.
Hey, what do you think about this guy, Michael Cleary, on the microphone, huh?
I think he belongs.
I think so too.
And I didn't even pull out the Wolfman Jack. Wolfman Jack didn't show up once.
Guys, we love you, man.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks
Thanks so much for being part of iCRV Radio.
Thanks, guys.